Department of Defense Budget 2020 is only a few months away. And while we're waiting for the release of the documents with anticipation, let's take a look at the current budget to see what we can expect in the next few years. We're starting. This is Missile Defense and Strategic Missiles Digest with an overview and analysis of 2019 budget for the Missile Defense Agency. Budget 2019 represents a significant increase across the board for the Missile Defense Agency compared to the previously released Budget 2018. Each fiscal year received an increase from at least 9% for fiscal year 2017 to as much as 26% for the fiscal year 2018. The most significant increase for all planned years took place for RDT&E funds, where in aggregate funding from fiscal year 2017 to fiscal year 2022 increased by an aggregate of $4.1 billion. Increases for each individual year varied from as little as 4% for fiscal year 2017 to as much as 18% for fiscal year 2019. The next most significant increase was an aggregate of $2.9 billion over the same period of time for the procurement funds. Military construction increased by an aggregate of just slightly more than $500 million, and operations and maintenance declined by a negligent amount of $82 million. This is the currently planned increase that was published in the 2019 budget. As history demonstrates, it is typically not the final figures for the future fiscal years, and they're likely to change before they become actual. Let's take a quick look at fiscal year 2017 and its transition from the time it first showed up in the budget materials in 2013 budget and to the most recent 2019 budget where it was reported as actual budget numbers. Clearly, the path to actual was full of changes with an overall increase of 9% between the time it was first published and the actual figures. In total, the actual budget for fiscal year 2017 was approximately $700 million above the amount it was planned initially in 2013 budget. Let's keep this in mind when we look at fiscal years 2020 and forward as we continue our analysis. Missile Defense Agency typically distributes only a portion of its budget to the government contractors in the form of various awards. Our favorite measure to estimate that portion is the obligation ratio. It is a ratio between the total of obligated dollars in a given fiscal year and the total actual budget for that fiscal year. Our current obligation ratio for the Missile Defense Agency is based on time period from fiscal year 2013 through fiscal year 2017 and stands at 0.768. Applying the obligation ratio to the 2019 budget, projections suggest that Missile Defense Agency budget represents a market size of nearly $36 billion over the next 5 fiscal years. The good news is that this is a very conservative estimate that is based on the published 2019 budget. As we observed on the example of fiscal year 2017 and the current trends, the budget for a specific year is likely to increase compared to its original estimate as the budget for that year becomes actual. Based on our analysis and independent forecast, we anticipate the Missile Defense Agency budget to grow past fiscal year 2018. Consequently, we anticipate the proportional growth in the obligated amounts for each fiscal year correspondingly, resulting in an estimated aggregate market size of over $51.5 billion over the next 5 fiscal years. The analysis covered in this digest is available in the Missile Defense and Strategic Missiles Digest, Missile Defense Agency Budget Analysis, Volume 1, Part 1. You will be able to download it from Amazon and iBooks in the next few days. Please contact us with any questions using contact information in the description to this video. Please write your comments, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and follow me on LinkedIn. Till next time, please stay tuned.